this episode of Farm Fresh TV, I headed out to Metchosin Farm. I was curious about seed saving, and I thought that Fiona Hamersley Chambers would be a good person to ask.
About seed saving earlier, and so I can show you how to do it. It's really easy. These tomatoes come out of a friend's commercial greenhouse. It's Sun Trio Farms, and again, if you want just an amazing flavor of fruit, you tried one of their cucumbers earlier, try this. That is truly the essence of what a tomato should taste like.
Wow. Oh, I've been waiting for that flavor since last summer.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So that's Sun Trio Farms, but because they do greenhouse production, these are hybrids. They're not purebred heirloom tomatoes. So that means that we know that these had two different parents, a mommy and a daddy, that were very different. So this is like crossing a Labrador Retriever with a Dalmatian. The puppies are all going to be quite different. So right. Each of these seeds is going to be genetically just a little bit different from the others. With my own tomatoes, because they are purebred, they're heirloom varieties, it's like crossing a Labrador with a Labrador. You get Labrador puppies, whether they're chocolate or black.
Right.
So seed saving is really easy. Slice your tomato this way that I did, right, along the edge like this. And then you see all those seeds that are exposed. These seeds have a protective gel coating on them. You can see that coming up there. And these are to protect them so that they don't germinate at the wrong time of year. If they didn't have that, they might go into the ground when the tomato dropped and fell from the plant in September, and then they would try and grow, and of course it's winter coming. So this is a protective coating. You can't germinate a tomato that's inside that. It just won't grow. So what you do is you squeeze these out one way, maybe another way. Nope, we got it all. And we'll do a couple this way. You can eat the ones that are left if you want.
Sure.
And so we've squeezed them in here, just into a glass jar, and you can see it's got that gel coating all the way around it. What you do is you put just a little bit of water in with this, and then put it somewhere warm and sunny, like maybe the window ledge in your kitchen. And after about 5 or 6 days, you'll see that it starts to get a mold on it and starts to rot, which is what naturally would be happening in the ground, but over a longer period of time over the winter. And once they start to rot, you'll see sort of a mold layer on the top. Pour in a bunch more water, and the seeds will settle down. Those seeds that are good seeds will settle down to the bottom because they're free of that gel coating and they're a bit heavier. And the gel coating and the mold will float to the top. So if you just pour in some water and then rinse it off, pour in some water, rinse it off, do that 3 or 4 times, eventually what you'll get is clean water and the seeds at the bottom. And then what you do is just pour off as much of the water as possible and then spread the seeds out onto a plate. These are hybrid seeds. They're from my son Hayden's elementary school, and they have a lunch program where there's fresh fruit and vegetables that they bring into the kids, which I think is great. And he brought these home very proud and said, Mommy, it's a strawberry tomato, and I don't think we have that kind yet. So what we decided to do was save the seeds, even though we knew it was a hybrid, and then we're going to grow these out and see what happens. Wow. But you can see these seeds, if you feel them, they're kind of fuzzy. They're totally free of that gel coating now. And these will germinate. So even though it's getting a bit late in the year, Hayden and I will probably take these out to our friends at Sun Trio to get them germinated in their heated greenhouse, because I don't heat my greenhouses, and they'll grow a lot faster in there. And we'll just see what comes up. It might be a very interesting new tomato variety.
And did you need to dehydrate these seeds at all, or you just sat them on the plate?
Just sat them on the plate, and then they will dry. It's a good idea to dry them out of direct sunlight. Direct sunlight can cause seeds to not want to germinate anymore. It's not good for them.
Okay.
So yeah, just in a sort of shady but warm place in your house. Yeah, with good air ventilation, because you don't want them to go moldy. Great. And look, I mean, this was 2 tomatoes that we did, and gosh, I don't know, we've probably got 200 seeds in here.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And one seed can create a whole plant.
Yeah. And then what I usually do is I'll sow a whole bunch of them, and then the plants, because each one is genetically a little bit different, I'll take the ones that are growing the best.
I'm Terri Davies, and I've been here with Fiona from Metchosin Farm, and this is an episode of Farm Fresh TV. We'll see you next time.